Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Racha Kudash. Double honors under the elders, Apostle Great Millstone, the others Great Millstone, and of course, peace and blessings under the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, serve him in truth and sincerity. Yes, on the brother Chayabo from Z-Man's Playing Tables Camp, coming back with another lesson to his spirit. Yeah, so this lesson be based off this video that, the brothers sent within the group chat, which as you can see, the video is entitled, within the video it says, "We're all gonna feel it. Truck drivers viral video blames produce shortages on immigration raids." And hey, as we know, Trump is in office. And what? One of the main things he's pushing for is for immigration, to deport, pretty much all immigrants, or, well, as much as they can. They're aiming for millions. They're they're aiming in the millions range. When I looked it up, well, I got around 11 million. Some articles say 15 and 20 million. So hey, that's a lot of immigrants. And what? Hey, and we already know Esau mainly what he wants to go after the tribes. Starting with the so-called Issacharites, which are the so-called starting with the Issacharites, which are the so-called Mexicans. So-called Mexicans going, or really when he mashed it up, what? The privacy and who they are today. What, those are the Issacharites. Issachar, going back to one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. What, and the point is that Esau wants to do away with all the tribes. But let's go ahead and play the video. Because, hey, Trump is in office, which, hey, we believe to be a reincarnation Nero. So let's go ahead and play this video.
Something just dawned on me. I'm stuck in California for the weekend, right? Because Friday I had a load lined up, ready to go. Easy 1-2 pickups in the same area, head back to Florida. And at the last minute, they canceled it because they didn't have enough product. Now, what I'm picking up and what I usually pick up from California is produce, vegetables, and fruit. Some of these loads I get like 22, 24 pallets, and they may cut like 1 or 2 pallets sometimes. But this time, I was only picking up 13 pallets in total, and they cut the whole thing. What on earth could be happening that they didn't have enough product to cover 13 pallets of lemons and carrots? And then it hit me like a bag of vanilla ice. We are all gonna get a sample of what it feels like to be under pressure. There isn't enough product, not enough carrots, oranges, lemons, strawberries, grapes, none of that. There's not enough of the product because ain't nobody there to pick the product. Because they're in fear. Probably not even in fear of being actually deported. There probably is fear. But more so annoyance, because I'd be annoyed as fuck. If somebody came to my job and be like, "Show me your papers." Fuck you mean show me your papers? I feed you, bitch. Just because it's not happening to you don't mean it won't affect you. And I forgot I already knew that. I'm just speculating. I don't know what's going on for real. But if I was a betting man.
And there you have it. You have first account, or this is a first source of information, primary source that you can, again, so this Jake, he's literally in it, he's picking up produce. And what he said pretty much from the company that he's picking up at, it was a lot less compared to, the usual amount. Showing you that this is already taking a toll. The deportation that Trump is doing. Which, hey, and hey, you have a lot of Americans being proud still. Whenever, hey, you can just go to any comment board on any of these articles going to Trump deporting, or just a video of some, pretty much immigrants being deported, and hey, a lot of people are being proud. The Americans, oh yeah, keep on deporting them, this and that. Which, hey, without a doubt, this is gonna have effect on the economy. This is gonna affect on, pretty much what the on business, on food. So hey, going real quick. And hey, famines are prophesied within the scriptures. Instability is prophesied within the scriptures. It says, Matthew chapter 24:7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, so it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. Yeah, because there are going to be civil wars within, well, I mean, it's concerning America. Without a doubt, there's going to be a civil war. You know, you're having a lot of people against each other. You know, the Dems versus the Republicans. You know, you have, of course, what the pro this and anti that against one another. You have, of course, what they're setting up the racial war. Ultimately, what? Judah versus Esau, the tribes, the nation of Israel versus Esau. Well, guess what? They're setting that up. So what is that? That's a civil war. It says, and there should be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, so not only pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, which those are clearly happening right now as we speak, well, there's going to be famines. Things are going to go up. Inflation, hyperinflation is going to happen. And what? The more and more that these immigrants, or, you know, because, hey, think about it. A lot of these big corporations profit off of, you know, the cheap labor. And what they get a lot of cheap labor from the immigrants. And what, you know, you literally have people making videos about how they're getting upset that, you know, Trump is coming with a deportation law. Why? Because what their workforce is full of immigrants, Issacharites and so-called Mexicans, and hey, what they're in. Hey, me personally, you know, quick testimony. What my job. What, you know, they you know, because a lot of companies use pretty much Mexicans, so-called Mexican landscaping, you know, to cut grass and all that. Hey, my job personally, you know, they hire a Mexican landscaping company to do their landscaping. And it's a possibility that that those are immigrants. So hey, all of this is gonna come around. And of course, all we're doing is just prophesying it. And well, as you know, we're watching and we're prophesying, we're feeding the sheep. We know ultimately Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna take care of us. Because hey, things are gonna get a lot worse, man. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah, things are going to get a lot worse. It says, Isaiah chapter 19. And 2, it says, and I will set against and it's like it says, and I will set the Egyptians. Or we can start verse 1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt. And the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Yeah, because, of course, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to come back. It says, ride upon a swift cloud, because the Lord, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, will send back his son Yahushua, which Yahushua will be in his great massive chariot. And all eyes will see. You won't be able to see the ends of the chariot, of Yahushua's chariot. It says, and shall come into Egypt. And what's that new modern day Egypt? This is the prophetic Egypt, meaning, of course, what the future Egypt, which is Babylon Great, which is America. The scriptures speak about how this place, America, within Revelation, of course, has a title Babylon the Great, which is speaking about America, this place, what is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Showing you what, that this place is spiritually Egypt. Ancient Egypt. Has the same idols, has the same, the hard bondage that it gave upon the Israelites. It says, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Exactly, because the Lord's coming back to destroy America. And what ultimately the Lord will be aiding in the destruction of America, because he's going to be putting the spirit upon these other nations to shoot their nuclear missiles upon Babylon the Great during the climax of World War III. Because World War III is prophesied within the scriptures, and these other nations making an alliance against Babylon the Great, which is America, is prophesied as well. It says, verse 2, and I will say against the Egyptians, it's like it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. It says, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Yeah, what is that? That's a civil war. It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall melt, shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. Yeah, because you won't be able to, nothing. Elon Musk gonna help you. AI won't help you. None of these top scientists or, scholars, and nobody's gonna be able to help you. At Babylon the Great. It says, verse 4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord and a fierce king. It's like it says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, say the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Yeah, and hey, man, just watch. All of these Americans, they're with all the new things that Trump is about to bring, man, because right now, most Americans are still proud. They're still happy that Trump is in office. Hey, and ultimately, us brothers within the truth, man, hey, we're happy that Trump's in office. Why? Because he's going to speed up these prophecies. And why? He's going to lead this place quicker and quicker into his downfall, Babylon Great. And what we hope that he leads on to is ultimately onto the end. The 100% downfall of this place, where this place is getting nuked by these other nations, or what? Yahushua will have to come back to deliver us. And what? Ultimately, he ushers in the MOTB, the mandate of the MOTB. That's what we hope for. And what? Hey, it's only a certain amount of time, because, again, you go into a lot of these comments, a lot of these Americans, Edomites, a lot of Jake that are still within his world. They haven't repented yet. Well, hey, they're still proud. Oh, we're glad that this is happening, deportation is happening. Hey, but once the effects start to happen, because you think that millions of immigrants can be deported without any effect on the economy? Without nothing happening, to America. You think, so hey, just watch. A lot of these, the perception, and the hearts of these Americans will change very soon. Very soon. And hey, we're just at the beginning of it. So nobody's really, everybody's still in that jolly state. But as the scriptures say, the hearts of many shall wax cold, because iniquity shall abound, that the hearts of many shall wax cold. Let's go ahead and get that. It's like, or the love of many. It says, Matthew chapter 24 and 12, it says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So remember, again, this place will not come back. Babylon Great will not be healed. And this place will keep on declining and declining. So what does that mean? This place will not get better. So Trump will make things worse. That's 100%. That's 100% going to happen. So really, it's foolish for these Americans, to be in a happy state as if Trump was about to bring back peace and stability onto America. It says, 2 Ezra chapter 16 to 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Exactly. So the beginning of famine and great death, and all these immigrants being deported, and that's just one of the many things that's going to cause destabilization, within the food, or within of course with the produce, the food, and whatever. That's one of many things. Of course, ultimately we understand that that's what the elite Edomites, we understand that this is what they want. They want there to be a famine. Why? Because the more chaos they can bring, the quicker they're able to usher in their NWO, which is pretty much what going to be. They're going to use that as what's the word? Pretty much. Again, so they're going to introduce all these different chaos and mayhem, all this chaos and mayhem, and what they're going to usher in the NWO as a fix, and what they're going to present the MOTB, the mark of the beast that's spoken about Revelation chapter 13, 16, as that key to get in. If you don't take it, then you're going to stay out. And what they're going to have it where you won't be able to buy or sell without it. So again, so Trump is just a puppet, or Trump is just a puppet to do the work of the elites, his masters, the elite Edomites, elite international bankers. That's what he's there to do. Let's go ahead and look up Trump's picture, his portrait for 2025 for a second term. And look at this guy, man. Hey, if you think that anything good is gonna come from this devil, then I don't know what to tell you. Americans, again, so Americans have a happy smile looking at this dude. Meanwhile, when you look at his portrait, this is official portrait, so everybody should have seen it by now. If you think that anything good is gonna come from this guy, then I don't know what to tell you. This is the look of a sinister, no good is gonna come look. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. So Yahweh Hashem Yashai put the spirit on this devil to look like that. Narrow and reincarnation. So I believe that's the point. Point is that things will get a lot worse. Prices will go up, hyperinflation. Ultimately, what the society crashing. But they're gonna usher in the NWO. Mandate the mark of the beast. That's what we're waiting for. And we understand that all these things need to take place in order for what the final prophecy that we're waiting for is, which is, of course, the final prophecy pretty much as this place is being, the final prophecy at the end of Esau's world, which is Yahweh Shai's return, which is why he's coming back to destroy Esau and to deliver his elect, which is brothers and futures out there within his truth, serving Yahweh Hashem Yashai, and 100% truth and sincerity hope to be a part of. We hope to be a part, of course, of the elect. And this is what we're waiting for. So All these things need to take place. All these prophecies need to happen in order for Yahweh Shai to make his return. In order for the kingdom of heaven to come, well, all these things need to happen. So yeah, I believe it's a point. Lord's will, you brothers at the edified. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakurash Braka Thumb. Shalom.